Thank you so much, Alia. You look wonderful. Let's start with that, of course. And let's ask you while you're here. You know, we often see you play so many roles on the screen, and we know that you don many hats off screen as well. Can I just, take a minute and do a little bit of tarif because I must.
Please don't.
Yes.
Please don't.
No, she says.
No, don't.
Okay, we'll start.
You can tell me in my ear later.
How about global icon? I mean, it has to
please.
be said.
I'm going to walk off stage.
Actor par excellence, producer, entrepreneur, and now, of course, okay, how about this one? Executive producer for POACHER. That's fine, right? With your production company, Eternal Sunshine Productions. So it'll be great for us to know, how did this come into being and what made you come on board as executive producer?
So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. So fun story, which I've never said before. Richie and I met back in 2022. I was full-blown pregnant, just about to pop. Yeah, very close to popping. We spoke about everything under the sun. We spoke about parenting. We spoke about just cinema, movies, art. And in that meeting, he took me through the world of POACHER. I mean, firstly, I was flabbergasted that it was all based on true events. And then we kept talking. He was gracious enough to share the first 2 episodes. I then watched the whole show. But I have to say, forget executive producer, I just responded as a person. Yeah. When I saw the show, I couldn't stop watching it. Like, it's a binge and how. You can't take your eyes off the screen. You can't take take yourself away from these characters. Nimisha is not here today, but I mean, she's outstanding. Roshan, who I've had the honor of working with, is unbelievable. And Dibyendu sir, and not just the 3 of them, the whole cast. They really, really hold, they hold your attention to the screen. And of course, Richie has told this story so beautifully. It just really moved me. It moved me emotionally. It moved me physically towards him, saying, tell me what I can do and how can I help. And at Eternal, being me and my partner / sister Shaheen Bhatt and our business head Grishma, we are a tiny team of 3. But we really believe that we would like to be a part of stories that move you and impact you and stir some sort of conversation long after you've seen what you've seen. So whether it's a conversation with yourself, whether it's a conversation with another person. Like, I remember sitting Richie down and asking him multiple questions. I think we went through a whole interrogation with you, right? Right after we watched it. You just want to know more, and I'm not going to say too much because I think this is just the beginning of the journey. And I say that because I genuinely believe it's just the beginning. So without further ado, I think let's bring the world of POACHER to the people. And I have to say this, I can write it down right now that your minds are going to be blown. So please, let's go ahead.
Well, thank you so much, Alia. We're going to take a look at the trailer, the first ever audience that's going to watch it. So it'll play twice, as you already know. We're going to clear the stage towards the wings, and we'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome 3 remarkable lead actors who have borne the weight of this series with exceptional skill and dedication, and that is, of course, Roshan Matthew is right on stage, and Dibyendu sir, thank you so much for joining us. As I mentioned earlier, Nimisha is a bit under the weather, and if she gets better, she might just join us in a bit, all right? But for right now, this is your cue for photos for my friends from the press. Thank you. Could you get the lights on to be slightly brighter, please, at the sound console? Thank you. One step forward, thank you. Well, thank you so much. And while, of course, the stage gets set for a very interesting Q&A, I'm going to request you to step one. It'll be great for you to tell us.
Actually,
Sorry, could you get the mic on, please? Thank
Actually, this is a first for me because this is the first time I'm not in the trailer.
Exactly.
But it's still there is still butterflies and elephants and tigers and monkeys all around us, inside us, because I think when you're creatively connected and you want something to do really well, there is anticipation and there's nerves. And I have to say, it feels very relaxing to not be in the trailer, but it's still very exciting because look at the trailer. You know, it's so exciting. I can't wait for people to see more and, you know, see the show on the 23rd of Feb, and then we'll talk more.
Fantastic. And in that, of course, magically, the chairs have appeared right behind us. Please take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, while we